All right, welcome back to Living 808, everyone. Yeah, it's been hot and humid, and more is coming this weekend, and looks like more humid conditions are in the forecast, like I just said.
That's right. Now, because of how uncomfortable it's been, many folks are turning to their ACs to help keep them cool. But old air conditioners can be expensive to run. Now, we are talking more about that in today's Energy Innovation segment. We are here at Revolution's Innovation Center on Ward Avenue. We are talking ACs today with David Gorman. Now, David, we spent a lot of time talking about ACs because it's summertime. A lot of people, temperatures are heating up. But I have a question for you. You know, a lot of people with really old, like central air conditioning units, they're actually reluctant to turn it on because it's so expensive to run. What advice do you have?
So this is like of particular interest to us at Revolution because we've actually installed a lot of PV systems on folks' homes that have a central air conditioning system that they never ran before they got PV. And then they got PV and they call us and they say, why do I have an electric bill? You didn't put enough panels on my roof. And what actually ends up happening is they get their PV system, they turn the central air conditioner on, and they use so much energy that they use up what the PV system is making and then some. My dad actually is a perfect example of that. So what I sort of investigated this a long time ago, and you know, you don't realize how energy inefficient your central air conditioning system can be for two reasons. One, you're cooling off the entire house when you're just sitting on the couch in the living room watching TV or in your bedroom sleeping. One of the beauties of a split air conditioning system is you can zone cool and just cool off the room that you're in. The other thing that really contributes to it is the energy efficiency of the actual compressor, the outdoor unit. And so a lot of the older central air conditioning systems have a very low, what they call SEER rating. And that's really just the energy efficiency rating of that outdoor unit, and basically means your 4-ton system that's cooling off the entire house is using a lot of juice to cool the house off.
So when we're saying an old air conditioning unit or an aging air conditioning unit, what are we talking about?
It could just be 10 years. My dad's house is about 10 years old, and he just went through replacing his compressor and his air handler. That's the other really main component of a central air conditioning system. And he upped the SEER rating of those two components, and he got rid of his electric bill without adding more PV. So that really worked for him, you know, running the AC more and running it with a more efficient air conditioning system.
Okay, so tell me again what a SEER rating is.
It's the seasonal energy efficiency ratio. And so that's just the standard ratio applied to all these air conditioning units. It says how much energy is needed to cool the air off 1 degree Fahrenheit.
So should we be looking or focusing on that number instead of the BTU number?
Well, the BTU number is kind of like horsepower. So the BTU is, you know, how much cooling capacity does the air conditioning unit have, and is it strong enough to cool off the room that you're in? The SEER rating is how much energy the air conditioner is going to use to cool the room off.
Okay.
So in dollars and cents, and how much, you know, your HECO bill is going to go up, or how many panels you need to install with your PV system, we focus on the SEER rating.
So instead of replacing the whole AC unit, you can just replace certain parts.
Components, yes.
Okay.
So some people don't know that Mitsubishi actually does make a ducted solution. So we can retrofit Mitsubishi components to an existing central air conditioning system and use the ducting that's already in that home. The ducting is what gets the cold air from the outside through the attic into the rooms that you want to cool off. The other option is people sometimes do abandon that ducted system and opt for a ductless, which is the split system.
Okay. I know this is a lot of information, so if you have questions, just give Dave a call or any of the folks here, or better yet, come on down to the Innovation Center where you can really see people face-to-face, ask the questions that you have. But this is really useful information because, you know, it's getting hotter and hotter every year. You don't want to wait until you don't have the trade winds to go, what am I going to do, right? You want to be proactive and think about it even now for next year.
Yeah, so call us. Actually, Charlie, who's our air conditioning RME, our contractor in-house, he's got 25 years experience. He's installed lots of central air conditioning systems, and so we can have him actually come out and really know that you're dealing with someone who's been doing this for decades and has a lot of really good practical advice to pass on.
Yeah. And it's great to know that if you have an old unit,
maybe, hopefully, you don't have to replace the whole thing. You can just replace the parts to make it more energy efficient, because over the last few years, then you can actually use it. Yay, imagine that. Well, Dave, thank you so much. And you guys have a special right now to the end of the month?
We do, yeah. So through the end of the month, call us, have us come out, get up to $500 off your Mitsubishi air conditioning system. So
great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great tips. And that's great. I think it's daunting for a lot of homeowners to say, oh my gosh, we have to replace the whole system. But to know that there are certain parts provided by Mitsubishi and for them to go in, that it makes it a little bit easier, you know?
Yeah.
Who doesn't want AC?
Oh, I love AC. I need it.
No, and I've been doing weather all this morning and this weekend, you guys. It's going to be so hot, humid, and sticky. So go see them at Revolution. All right, jumping in.
And speaking of escaping the heat,